Alright. The stream did freeze. I'm just gonna try to get all caught up. Okay. We should be okay. Ooh, okay, Weegee with a little bonk. Alright, sorry about that. Stream froze, but it's back up. I don't know if I'm synced with the stream. I should be. Just got that SARS, so that could be our test. Alright, let's get back into it. So, over. I think he's gonna do... He's taking care of the big bully. Marteeny's in SSL. I missed a few things, so I'm just get caught up here. Again, sorry about that. Okay, so I think Weegee's gonna get 20. He's gonna come out of LLL with 29 or 30 stars. I believe 29. How did Weegee take a 4-star lead? You know, little optimizations. Like I said, he's a top player at a 49.06. So, you know, like small things in this game will add up really fast. Really made any major mistakes. He's playing very well. But Weegee's just playing better. So I'm glad I could talk about this on Marteeny's side. The star he's doing, it's called Red Hot Rolling Logs. And this is one of the instances where the wing cap is used. Ooh, what's happening to Weegee? Ooh, okay, he's not taking the long way up. Alright, that's called Lava Boost. A lot of stuff's happening right now. He recovered pretty well, though. And I think that's it for LLL, or Lethal Lava Land. Can get Lava Boost. Definitely one of the... Ooh. Definitely one of the scarier stars. But if you do die, when you re-enter LLL, you will you'll spawn in the volcano. So onto Weegee's stream, you're gonna see he's gonna jump right over the walls, and that's because there's no ceilings in HMC, or AZ Maze Cave. So that allows players to do stuff like that. And an important thing to note is that you have to hold back while you're doing that. You know, when you're jumping over the walls, otherwise you'll fall into a death zone. HMC definitely has some very scary stars, especially in a 120 star. Mostly the 100 coin star. And there's a trick called HMC BLJ that top players do. Weegee doing the backup to hit that switch. Let's see what Weegee's going for next. I think he's only doing 2 more stars. Alright, so coming up, let's see if the boulders are nice. So sometimes those boulders will go in like diagonal directions and be right in Mario's usual path. So they got a name in the community known as Trollders. But the Trollders were nice. They usually are, but sometimes. Green. He's gonna jump right on a specific place to knock the bully off right away. And he spawns in the same place every time. so players know exactly where to jump. Weegee should be all done with HMC. Getting Toad. Get some Toad hype. Uh, 49 pace, I'm not sure. He's definitely on a pretty good run. A few small mistakes. But who knows? Weegee is the Nindid of SM64. I honestly, that's not a bad comparison. We're entering Dire Docks, DDD, as I will refer to it probably for the rest. We're getting 3 stars. And there's a little interesting thing about DDD. There's 1 star, the Bowser star, that is actually required in order to proceed. It's how you unlock Fire C, which is the next Bowser stage. So you're going to see a lot of interesting camera angles since he's playing on N64. There's a lot of lag, especially in the water stages. So he's going to have to do some funky camera angles to get some lag reduction. Yeah, on a virtual console, which I found out is allowed in this tournament. The lag is pretty much gone. Virtual console actually is the fastest version of this game. I think it says about 2 minutes in 70 star, 3 minutes in 120 star. But players choose to run N64 since it's kind of like a tradition. We just headed over to the Bowser Substar. And it looks like Marteeny gets 1 more star. HMC. There's usually a lot of lag around that submarine. Alright, so this is another strategy that you're seeing on Marteeny's screen to clip in to get that star. Than what Weegee did. The trick that Weegee did is actually very difficult. So that Manta star, that's another infamous star that Weegee just did, where you swim through the rings. The hitboxes on those are actually like really terrible. So you can like clearly just swim straight through the ring and it won't pick it up. And recovering is very difficult. As the same thing could easily happen again. Alright, so Fire C, like I said, it's a cycle-based stage. Hopefully Weegee can get the fastest cycle. Oh, okay, yeah. So it looks like he's not going to make it. That's how strict it is. Like, 1 mistake like that, probably not going to make it. Alright, so Marteeny's going to be heading over to Dire Docks. Yeah, Weegee's not going to make the fast cycle. He might be able to... I don't know. He might be able to recover it. Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to make it. Oof. Just a little bit of time, but... no, he's good. Oof. I hope he doesn't lose the run to RNG, dude. Yappa. Alright, entering Bowser. So if you miss a throw on this Bowser, it actually loses a bit more time than the other ones. Alright, gets it, no problem. So he's on a very good pace run going upstairs. I don't know if it's PB pace for him. Probably not too far off though. Alright, so he's heading upstairs. Upstairs, my favorite part of the run. I think it gets really exciting. And I think the stars are also really fun to play. What does Mario say when he throws Bowser? Someone in chat can tell you. No, he says he says so long, go Bowser. But you know. So you're seeing probably some lag in Marteeny's screen on the submarine. Weegee's going for the pro strat. Let's see. And he gets it. Nice. Yeah, that loses a lot of time if you miss it, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, yeah, so that's an example of what I was talking about. Marteeny clearly went straight through the ring, but it didn't count it. But it's okay, because Sancho is nice. So it looks like Weegee might have tried to do the triple jump, but he missed. But that's not a big deal. All right, so Marteeny entering Fire Sea. Let's see if he gets the fast cycle. Oh, Weegee's starting the 100 coin, which he's going to pair with. I don't know if Marteeny's going to be fast enough to get the fast cycle, but yeah, it doesn't look like it, but it's not a big deal. I think he could potentially be on a PB pace. Both players, though, are playing very well. That's pretty hype. Ooh. Some bonk there. Oof. No. Okay. Yeah, those guys can be complete trolls. So? Yeah, so Marteeny misses the fast cycle, but... okay. I think it loses probably around 15 to 20 seconds. Double team there. Yeah, 70 is a great category. Definitely great for beginners. Weegee does need to get this box because he missed a few coins. No big deal. Marteeny's struggling a little bit in Fire Sea, but other than that, he's put up a pretty good run. You know, when you're playing against someone like Weegee, you know, it's a ooh, Marteeny. Oh, okay. We're good. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to compare to. I just feel bad for whoever's going against, like, Cheese or Binny. So it looks like Weegee's doing red coins, and some people don't do that. After THI, the runs will be equal, unless he does like some weird route. Like the equals, and you can compare them to who's ahead. I mean, okay, Weegee's ahead, but you know what I mean. Marteeny heading into what Dry World, starting off with the 100 coin. Alright, so it looks like Weegee's doing the THI secrets. This can be a little bit of a laggy star, right around there. Now there's a cool clip right now, without a problem. Basically you have to have a certain amount of speed. So generally you do 2 long jumps into the wall and press B, And that's how you clip to the top. Alright, so you can clip onto this ledge. Exactly why. There's a few instances in the game like that. Is he gonna go for the clip? He is. Nice. Saves a few seconds over going around. I believe next he will be going for the final star in THI, which is Pluck the Piranha. I believe it's called. Pretty easy star. And he's on to TTMs. And we're going to see a lot of cool stuff there. I'm willing to bet that Weegee's going to go for Breezeless. Knowing him. If Weegee keeps this up, I think we'll have the fastest time in the tournament so far. I think Droji holds... I commentated that run earlier. I did pretty poorly. I had some microphone issues. But, you know, we're past that. He had a 51.08. Yeah, 51.08. And Weegee's on a very good pace. Marteeny choosing not to do the wall kicks up, and that's okay, because if you fall... you know, if you fall all the way down, you could, you know, lose a lot of time, but it loses like 10 seconds not to do them. Alright, so on Weegee's screen, you just saw, basically he jumps into the wall, jump dives, and he'll clip in, and there's like a pool of water, and if he swims to the corner, it'll up-warp him. Ooh, he does the pro strat too. Weegee is popping off right now. I'm already seeing some early predictions in the chat, so that's kind of hype. We got Benny in the chat, but yeah, he did a great job commentating the last run. He's playing tomorrow. You should definitely go follow him on Twitch. Great player, great guy. And I think he's got some big times coming ahead. You just saw the clip again on Weegee's screen. Pretty hype, and I think coming up he might be going for Breezeless, which is a very difficult trick that only saves like 2 or 3 seconds, and if you miss it, it loses 10. He's not going for it yet, but I don't know if he's going to go for it at all. Most people don't in the race. Alright, he's doing the red coins. Some really cool movement. But this star can also be a pain. There's a lot of lag too. Alright. Gets it without a problem. Seen a lot of predictions in chat that he's gonna 49. And how he's doing, I wouldn't be too surprised. I'm seeing a few 48s though, so. Alright. So this is uses the box to jump to this. The way they actually intend for you to get the star is really, really obscure and stupid. I feel like a lot of players probably don't even know. You're supposed to use a cannon to shoot at it. It's really precise. See, is Marteeny gonna go for the clip? Ooh. Gets grabbed by the chuck, yeah. No, and he's not. And I wouldn't have gone for it. Ooh, Weegee gets Breezeless. That is hype, dude. I'm in the chat for that. Craig got some in the chat for Breezeless. That's sick. On to SL, Snowman Land. He's starting off with what I think most people would agree is the hardest star. And he gets it, but pro strat, no problem. All right, looks like Marteeny's finishing up EHI. Both players playing very well. Their PBs. That's a very cool like trick Weegee just did. B is 56-21, which I believe he achieved not long ago. 55-25? Okay, I thought I was saying the wrong time this whole time. It scared me. Oop, Marteeny's going for the clip. He gets it. Alright, so Weegee's doing the red coins. SL, most of the stars are pretty fast. All of them except for the 100 coin, and there's one that you need the Vanish Cap to get. So obviously he's not going to go for that because getting the Vanish Cap wouldn't be very smart. Alright, so going for a very difficult star. And he gets it. What a legend. That's right up there with Blast or with June to the Wild Blue. So what you saw in Marteeny's is what most people do. Breezeless is a very difficult trick, and if you miss it, 10 seconds gone. So Weegee has finished up SL. Tippy. So we got two very difficult stages known as Reset Ride and TikTok Choke. So let's get some Bless RNG. There's no RNG, but pray. Reset Ride or Rainbow Ride. Trick called Lakitu Bounce. So I hope you can get it. Ooh, he takes a death, but luckily it's a quick death, like costing him 15-20 seconds tops. Marteeny doing the box star. Looks to be good. Yeah, he gets it. Ooh, he goes for glitchy wall kick. And, ooh, trolled by the black too. No big deal. He can back it up with it looks like tricky triangles. Side, which is a little bit harder than the right side. And he gets a star, no problem. Pretty cool movement there. Playing it a little bit safe on reds. I don't blame him. It's a very scary star, especially on those mushrooms. So this, what you're seeing on a Marteeny screen is Weegee doing. Oof, I think he got confused on what he's doing. But yeah, the platforms in the red coin star and TTM can be, really trolly, really difficult to maneuver. He's doing red coins, losing a bit of time to Rainbow Ride, but still playing very well. Entering Snowman Land. So he's got 2 more stars. He has to get this Lakitu bounce. Another way to do it, but Lakitu bounce is the fastest way. Oof. Alright, he's got one more chance. So he's going to back it up. Another relatively easy star. He's going to go for. Alright. So this jump looks really sketchy, and it is. Let's hope he gets the Lakitu bounce this time. If not, there's no backup to get the Lakitu back in position, so he's gonna have to do the other method. He looks like he's got it. There's one more part, but it's, you know, pretty confident he can get it. All right, Weegee finishes up Rainbow Ride. So now he's just got TTC. TTC is the other stage that you collect every single star. The other one is Swamp's Fortress. Getting towed. Marteeny's still playing very well. I wouldn't be too surprised if he was on PB pace. Weegee starting off with the 100 coin. Widely regarded to be probably one of the harder stars in the game. And TTC, along with Rainbow Ride, very unforgiving stages. If you fall, there's a good chance, you know, you're gonna die. Most likely Rainbow Ride, if you fall, you're dead. In TTC, you could, you know, land on one of the random platforms, but you're still gonna lose time. $100 looks all right so far. Marteeny finishing up Snowman Land. Solid. Is there a problem with my mic? His mic is the same. If there's any audio issues, just tell me. Alright, so Marteeny heading up to Tippy, which is the name of, you know, the top of the castle, these two stages. Okay, it clicks occasionally. Alright. Either mic, the audio is cutting out a little bit now and then, so just want to make sure that's not happening again. So you're gonna see Weegee doing a lot of really cool maneuvers, a lot of like wall kicks and stuff. You know, TTC in general is a very scary stage. So what you just saw Marteeny do, that's the other method to get this star. All right. Let's get some predictions in the chat for Weegee's time. I don't know if 49 is possible still. Definitely a very good time. I'm gonna say 50-21 point. I'm not gonna go as far as to say point, but I'm gonna say 50-21. Which is a very respectable race time. A very good race time. You're seeing the struggles of Rainbow Red coins on Marteeny's side. That star can really be, you know, a troll. Alright, I'm seeing some good predictions. Ooh, still seeing a few 49s. He had one death in Rainbow Ride, and I believe that was it. Unless, you know, I missed something. Marteeny doing the other strategy for tricky triangles. The right side. Left side only saves, like, I don't know, probably a second. A little bit faster, and little optimizations add up. Alright, so now you just got the red coins, and try the fast method. Just missed it. And that's the 70th star. Marteeny's finishing up Rainbow Ride. He could be on a PB pace run. I wouldn't be surprised. He's very well. You know, Weegee's definitely going to win this race unless he has, you know, an ultra choke. But definitely very good showings by both players. let's us hope a TTC goes well for him. Blue Bob's saying he can still 49, so we're gonna have to see. No, if he 49, that'd be really hype. Alright, gets the stairs. That's gonna cost him a little bit of time. Nothing too severe though. I don't know if he can 49. See if he gets. Ooh. Oh, that was really clutch. So 49's probably dead now, but it's definitely still possible. He gets a triple jump wall kick. Like I said before, my prediction is 50-21. Oof. Scaring me. Alright, Marteeny. Looking good so far. His stream's looking a little bit bright on my screen. I don't know if that's how it is for you. Could just be me. Alright, let's see. First throw, gets it. Alright, the stream looks back to normal. Second throw, one spin. If he gets his third throw. Ooh. Was definitely looking at a low 50 still. Gets it. Alright. Awesome run by Weegee14. Awesome. That was sick. Final time's gonna be about 50-17. Let's get some Pog champs in the chat for that awesome run. 50-15. That is sick. The fastest time so far. You know, even it, like with that depth in Rainbow Ride and, you know, a bunch of errors. On top of that, that was awesome. Huge congratulations to Weegee14 for, you know, winning the race and, you know, getting an awesome time. So Marteeny, 5 stars left, playing very well on the 100 coin. Let's see if he can close it out in PB. And I think I'm going to wait till Marteeny finishes before we bring Weegee in for an interview, if he wants to. Very well be on PBs. Hype. More stars. Very solid run. Let's get some hype. Come on. He got the hardest star over with, which was 100 coin. Get a pretty big PB. Oof. Okay. Like I said before, his PB is 56-21. Weegee, if you want to do an interview, you should join. I'm going to say after Marteeny finishes, since it's going to be just a few minutes. All right, 2 more stars. Get some hype. He actually hasn't played for about a week, or he hasn't streamed in about a week. Told me he's, you know, taking a short break. I'll figure it out. So coming off of that, very impressive. 1 more star from Marteeny. Oh, Marteeny's actual PB is 55-25. Are you sure about that? Confirm that. Alright, finishing up with the red coins. If his PB is what I believe it to be, this could potentially be a pretty big PB. At least 30 seconds, I don't know. His PB is 23-34. No. So let's see how this goes. Is in chat. Here, I'll bring you into the chat room right after this Weegee. Waiting room. Alright. Marteeny not doing the triple jump dive. To be on PB pace, so he's playing it a little bit safe. 55-34, 55-25. 55-25 is his PB. Okay. My stream is lagging a little bit, so sorry if there's a little bit of a delay. Let me try to catch up. Alright, so 55 definitely possible. Oh, apparently the stream's freezing for other people. Alright, he gets the first two throws. Oh. The stream rip. Alright, so I think the stream should be back. Marteeny closing it out. I'm watching a slideshow right now, but from what I can tell, it looks like he's finished in a time of 55-38. I think that might be a PB for him. Alright, so let's bring Weegee in here. Alright, so Weegee, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
About that. That was an awesome run. 50.
I was really surprised that I played that well after being gone for a few days, but I didn't think it was 49 pace up to Tippy, and I kind of saw it coming that I would choke that hard, but oh well. It was a pretty good one. Yeah.
Blackadoo skip. But, 50-15, very respectable time, especially for a race.
Thanks. Yeah.
You know who your next match is against?
Let me check. Well, there's a few different people in my group. Not really sure which one it'll be. It's Double A Dewey and Dutch J are the other two in the group.
So yeah, how'd you feel during that run?
I was
pretty well.
Yeah, I was extremely nervous in the beginning, obviously, but I started to calm down throughout the middle. And I thought 49 would be dead, but I did some math towards the end, and I was like, okay, 49's alive. And Rainbow Ride was terrible. I lost 40 seconds, and then TDC slowly killed it. But I swear, every time I do one of these runs, 49 dies to bits like that. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I kind of saw that coming. Yeah, I missed the throw as well.
Mm-hmm. But were you comparing against your PB? Because that must have not been too far off your PB.
No, I just have a timer open, but I do have splits here. I can actually look at them real quick. I might screw up this thing on stream. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that must have been pretty close.
Yeah, I was like bound plus 30 for like the entire run until TTC. I was a minute behind.
Yeah, very impressive. Let's see. Let's bring Marteeny in here.
All right.
So we got Marteeny in here. Was that a PB for you? I'm not sure I can hear you.
Oh, hey, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're a little bit quiet.
I had to get my mic plugged in. I can hear you now.
PB for you?
No, it was actually 13 seconds off my PB.
Ah,
Yeah, I missed it by bits.
You're playing very well. Okay,
Thank
I
you,
thought your
yeah.
PB was like 5621, so the whole time I was saying the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah, that was my previous PB.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all good.
Yeah, that was. Apparently the stream went down. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, awesome. Awesome showing by both of you.
Thanks.
I don't know. I didn't see too many major mistakes from either of you.
Yeah.
I was paying a little bit more attention to Weegee at the end, but yeah, that was awesome. You know who's in?
I think it was more.
Do you know who's in your group, Marteeny?
Can't remember right now. It's,
All right.
It's double A
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching both of your races coming up. I don't really have anything else to say. Awesome job. I could definitely see some big PBs coming up for both of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome job. That's all I got to say.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, to everyone for watching. We got some more races coming up. Next one is going to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. You're going to see Benny playing. Awesome guy, awesome streamer. That's all I got to say. Thank you everyone who watched, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.